I'm just sitting in my living room looking out the front window, and I can see for miles and miles out my front window because we live out in the country and there's no really other houses around us. And in my front yard, I've got several spruce trees, and as I look at each one of them, each one is different, and none of them are what we would call perfect in human judgment. The first one just seems way too wide. The second one almost looks like it's two trees growing together. And another one seems like really darn close to being perfect on the right side, and yet it's really bulky and odd on the left side. And as I look down at, another one, and another one, they're all sprouting branches that would make them look a bit off. And none of them are trees that you would pick for that perfect Christmas tree. And yet, would God say that one tree is better than another? Or that one tree has more value than another? I think not. I think when God makes something, it's perfect already, however it looks. And if we apply that to human beings and live people and how we all look different and how one would have long hair and one would have short hair and one would have thin hair and one would have thick hair, and some are tall and slim and some are short and chubby, and would God say one is more valuable than the other? Of course not. Absolutely, of course not. Every tree, every flower has equal value. Every person has equal value in God's eyes. Now, why can we not look at others with God's eyes? And I think the answer to that is we can. We're just not used to doing it. We're just not taught to do that. To look at the human being as a whole person, not just the outside looks. When we look at a flower, do we want to only look at a perfect rose? Or can we enjoy the beauty of all roses? The ones that have a little bent petal, or the one that has a missing petal. Can we enjoy just the essence of a rose? Of course we can. We're just not used to doing it. We're just not used to looking at people or animals or flowers or rocks having all equal value and equal beauty in its own way. When we see the essence of someone or something, we can really see the beauty in it. We can really see them as gifts from God. And when we do that, we can start to see ourselves as perfect in God's eyes and valuable in God's eyes. So I leave that with you today. It's amazing the lessons we can learn just looking out the front window or just having a cup of tea at our own kitchen table and letting God show us something neat. Have a great day. This has been Reverend Barbara Marie, just little old me here on the farm.